Hello Aries, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for now until the 7th of May. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull the cards out for you and see what's going on. Alright, for Aries, please. I don't know why I'm seeing like fake grass or fake plants. Like I'm specifically seeing that. Very strange. For Aries, a bit of a, okay. Now, okay, there's a little bit of a struggle going on here. Specifically emotionally, I have to say, if it's not you and you don't resonate with this Queen of Cups, feeling very sensitive, then it feels like somebody else could be struggling emotionally around you, and it kind of feels like this might be a key theme for you within this week. It might be helping out a friend or helping out a family member, okay? That's what I'm picking up on. Okay. Now, I'm going to try my best to interpret this, and I will show you, don't worry. Because it kind of feels like things kind of got out of control, is what I'm picking up on. Things kind of got out of control. It could have been in a relationship, by the way. Yeah, I'm seeing you very much in your emotions at this time, or somebody is at least. Sorry, I'm just going to adjust myself because I'm sitting on the floor and it's not very cozy. So sorry if I'm moving the mic. Do apologize. All right. So the first card, I'm going to show you the cards first because we have soulmates, so it does seem like it has some influence to do with love or platonic relationships, at least people who are here who have certain impacts on you, influences on you. We have TikTok here, so this is where that element of control comes in. This does say that in time heals, wounds. It does take time sometimes. Oh my god, now I'm repeating the same words, but sometimes it does take time. And maybe more time than we want it to take, which is completely fine. It doesn't stop you from growing in the meantime. One thing for me was that, like, I went through a very difficult situation in terms of love, like, many years ago. And even though I no longer had any interest in that situation coming back or anything like that, or even for it to, I was already moved on. I was already living my best life at the time. But sometimes I still cry about it. Why? Because that was a very hurtful thing to have happened to me. So if you're going through a little bit of nostalgia, a little bit of pain when it comes down to a breakup or towards a situation here where there was some rejection involved, we do have not for you on the bottom of the deck here. So it does seem like maybe a situation got out of control, or maybe something ended. Because I do see with you're showing up as the Queen of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, which is a lack, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like things, are not working out for you, feeling like you don't have the help. There's a sense of loneliness in your troubles here, Aries. Emotionally, anyways. And I will move on. Like, there's a very powerful message coming through, and I want to explain it to you. But I just want to make sure I'm getting a bit specific with this so that you understand if it's your reading or not. But it will take time to heal your wounds, even when you are moving forward and moving on. But that's okay. That's how life works. And whatever you're grieving and whatever loss has happened in your life, whether it's a relationship or anything, you are going to find happiness. And on the bottom of the deck here, you do the Ten of Cups. And if it's in terms of a relationship full of love, you are going to find it with the Knight of Cups and Ten of Cups here. So this is just saying here that it's not the end. It does mean, though, that there is some time to let go of what you can't control, let go of the timing of when something is going to happen, and to understand how to rely on others for help here, because I am seeing this energy of, after the TikTok card is the leg up, and I can't speak properly, I do apologize. I've been talking all day, so it's taking its toll on my mouth now, my jaw. But the leg up card is always about, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to rely on others for help. It's okay to let something else take the lead. because you might not always be okay to do it, you know. And if you're usually a leader, which Aries you generally are, is that it can be very tiring, and sometimes you don't know where to go moving forward. So sometimes allowing the universe to take the lead, or allowing somebody else to, give you some advice on their experiences, can be very rewarding for you. And I do see help coming in for those of you who do feel a little bit alone, okay? And I would suggest you speak to somebody if you are able to, all right? So anyway, for some of you who this isn't to do with relationships or friendships, whatever it is, and you are in a current relationship, I do see that we might need to depend on them a little bit more and accept that that's okay. I think this person is okay with it anyways, all right? And I think something may have happened or something may be happening that's kind of beyond your control anyways, so it's okay to rely on them, you know. Don't want you to feel guilty about it, and I don't think this person does either. So I'm going to try and dive in to see where this is coming from. But with that Queen of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, where we're in our emotions, we're feeling a little bit abandoned, a little bit down on ourselves here, not feeling good enough, not feeling, happy, feeling very hurt and wounded by life and by people. We also have the Artist coming through. Some of you may really benefit by having a creative outlet, Aries, like something that you can do to process these emotions, to get them down on paper. Even if it's writing, you could be really creative in that level, and it could really help you out. I think being open about your emotions is going to be a very key factor here, because the leg up card is saying you don't have to do everything yourself. It's actually can really strengthen connections and strengthen you also by relying on other people, so you have that time to heal, and aren't busy doing everything. Because we do with the moon here, as I just shuffled that, the Four of Swords as well, and the Page of Cups, there is a deeper emotion that needs to be addressed here, what this is actually triggered for you. It's hurting me, and my teeth there too. So the Artist is a really lovely card, by the way, not just for creativity, but in terms of actually thinking about the future, because it does feel like a cycle has ended in your life, and this is why you're feeling a little bit down. The Artist is saying to visualize what it is, what kind of future you want to live in. Like, what do you look like? What do you feel like? What do you do? What kind of hobbies do you have? How do you dress yourself? Or what kind of work are you doing? What impact are you making? It's really about picturing what the world looks like, what the home looks like if it's materialistic, and it's okay. Like, it's about having goals, having a vision of something. And when you have that, when you write it down, when you draw it out, whatever it is, whatever gets it down on paper or says it out loud, especially in your mind, if you visualize it, can really help you manifest faster, because what the Artist card is all about is actually, once you visualized it, now you step into it. Okay, what do I need to do now that helps me get to that? If the future me that I really want to be is, loves learning, what can I do today to be like that? What can I learn today? It's about opening yourself up to that energy now, because this is what it is. You can see it's kind of like opening a portal for yourself and stepping into it. This can help you manifest. But of course, in terms of wounds, which does seem like a key theme here for you, dealing with rejection, dealing with something not working out, I think that's something that we have to heal over time. Yeah, Four of Swords coming through, so there is that healing coming in for you guys here. Taking some time out to yourself to process things. Taking a time out, maybe vacation, needing a break here. All right, anything else, please, for Aries this week? 10 of Wands, feeling exhausted. Star card, jeez, Aries came up in the reverse. Aquarius energy here, but 10 of Wands is an exhausted energy, and the Star card is the opposite of what it means, which is usually healing. So in the reverse, it's kind of like it's being blocked, and it's being blocked because of the 10 of Wands. It's because you're carrying something with you. So maybe that's why the Artist is here, is kind of asking you to let go of something and step into something new. To drop that baggage so that you can heal from it now. Because it's being blocked. A Knight of Cups, maybe that's when you kind of enter this new loving relationship or life. Even if it's just self-love, you know, being vulnerable is what the Knight of Cups is all about. He wears his heart on his sleeve. And I think you do have some wounding by doing that, by being vulnerable, coming outside your comfort zone. I think you've, you know, kind of met with the wrong people, and, you know, wearing a heart on your sleeve around the wrong person leads to being taken advantage of, or, you know, not being appreciated enough. I feel like I just saw something. Star card reverse. This is a reading kind of about love here. So we have a fire energy here. Okay, it could be you. This is you learning about love from much more of like a confident place with the King of Wands, but in order to, maybe you're learning about a King of Wands and reflecting back on a relationship that you had with a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries that has an influence, or a Virgo is here as well. But the star card being reversed means that maybe in order to do this, we need to see it from this King of Wands place and actually look at our relationships with people so we can heal from it. Not exactly carry it with you, because you can see the difference here is like, this is you bringing it with you, dragging it along with you from when it's heavy. That's what's stopping you from growing and healing. But rather the hermit climbs that mountain and looks back at it and realizes how far it's come. Whereas with this, it's more draining for you. You're carrying pain with you, which again, time does heal all wounds, but sometimes we have to just let it go and stop reminding ourselves of what we've been through. And time again, looking back is okay, to look at how far you've come, but not constantly dragging something with you. For some of you, maybe it's time to let go of somebody who is causing you pain and is stopping you from achieving what you want. And I just got an email when that happens. To some of you, that is the case. You have the Death card coming through. That's change, that's transformation. I feel like that has some influence with the artist. We have to accept that something has ended so that we can come into this transformation, this new world, which is where the Ten of Cups comes in. That's that happiness, happily ever after. Maybe we are wanting it with a specific person or in a specific way, whereas Spirit's like, just let go of that. And if you only let go of that and step into this new way of being, you'll find much better relationships and situations. We have the Three of Wands, so putting that energy out there, just like the artist. When you step into this energy, when you step into this world, you're putting the energy out there that you're ready for it, whether it's new. Yeah, the judgment, and that's when that's when it happens. It's when we learn and release ourselves from the past. As you can see, she's no longer like attached here. She's starting to rise up to the next level, to the world. Okay, that new beginning. So for a lot of you, you are releasing something that has been a baggage for you. Okay, to get to the other side, which is great news. But this is feeling like a very, very heavy week, but you do have Nine of Cups and a King of Cups, so some of you could be attracting in not only your own emotional maturity, being able to stay on top of your emotions, which is amazing, but this is wish fulfillment in some level when it comes down to maybe a love interest, one where things are equal, one where things, you know, grow over time, one where you have maybe children with, or, you know, your soulmates. Definitely Six of Pentacles is a balance, equal giving and receiving here. And the World card, there we go. So that's the good news. That's the announcement with the Page of Wands. Alrighty, Aries. Sometimes love readings do just come up, and I apologize if it doesn't resonate with everybody. But I have to say it, it's for somebody out there. Let's get you some random messages for Aries. Alright. Yeah, some of you may have definitely broken up from someone, and as I'm saying that, my phone just turned on, and on the screen it's 555 and it just changed. I was actually going to show you. Damn it. Alright, so we have a dog close up, which says pleasure with a close friend, but just be careful of this. This may have been a close friend, someone who you perceived as a close friend. You may be parting ways with this person, and maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's not just about love, it's actually about friendships. Where this has happened, you know, someone very close to you. because it says someone will gossip about your secrets. So this is somebody who might repeat what you say to them. So just pay attention to who these people are. We have broken ring, which is parting of the ways in either romance or business. So again, we do have this energy here of great personal sorrow, something not working out. But on the bottom of the deck, you do have butterfly, a change for the better, and underneath that you have feather here. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. So again, it feels like we are realizing that somebody is just not meant for us, not aligned to us, and I think that can be quite harsh. But I would just say don't send no emotional messages, because that parrot coming through saying that someone will, it feels like they might show people, just be careful of it, okay? It's okay to be vulnerable, and if that helps you to process your emotions, because sometimes I'm not about messaging people who, you know, are not right for you, clearly, but if it helps you on an emotional level to let go, then absolutely go for it. You don't even need to send it to them, but if you need to write things out, it can help you on an emotional level. But just be careful, because it does feel like somebody is a little bit, maybe a bit like they've got a bit of ego, or they might boast about it, like, oh, look at how much Aries, you know, I don't like that. So let me get you an animal spirit here. And I feel like this is happening for a reason, because it says a change for the better, and somebody is undependable and insincere. So maybe you're being pulled away from something that actually didn't really have your best intentions in mind anyway. So we have cow spirit. The miracles are endless, especially when you believe so. When you're stepping into what it is that you desire, like the artist was, you can really achieve incredible things in anything that you like, okay? So we have swan as well. So this is amazing, because it is about that emotional Queen of Cups that we had. So time for a deep dive. It's okay to address those emotions, to understand them on a deeper level, to address why this is, you know, still lingering, or what it may have triggered within you for it to still have an impact on you, or to be impacting you emotionally. All right, but just to remember that this won't bring you down. You are still capable of having so many miracles in your life, Aries, and achieving great things. This is a card of abundance, which is amazing, okay? But we need to go deep into what we desire to be able to get it, all right? So I love you guys. I wish you all the best. I'm sending you my love and healing at this time, Aries. I hope this resonated. Let me know if it did. If not, it's okay. It's just a general reading. And I will see you guys next time. All right.